Fix this. Because I'm talking and I still gotta do my hair. Hello everybody, it's Mama T in my bathroom doing my hair. Coming to you live because I haven't been on YouTube in a very long time and I know you miss me. Anyways, you guys come on in. I know I'm probably going to end up having to share this in order for anybody to view it, but that's okay with me because I know I haven't been doing what I needed to do to get myself where I need to be. And that's nobody's fault but my own. But, you know, if you've been watching or if you've watched my videos before, then you know that I try to keep it as real as possible. And what really kind of like got me in the mood or whatever to even do the videos again is I was on Instagram, of course, and I was watching this guy, D1 Gibson. He's really inspirational. I mean, like he keeps you, you know, motivated, just like all the rest of the inspirational people out there. But, you know, he got me thinking about why I even wanted to offer any type of motivation to anybody because, you know, I'm going to be real. My life ain't easy. My life is hard, you know, and a lot of times I have to, you know, being a single parent, I really have to like stay motivated myself, and it's really hard to do. You know what I mean? Those who have seen my old videos, they kind of know that I lost both my parents last year. So, you know, I've been going through trying to like get some of the grieving out and stuff like that. And I didn't really want to be Debbie Downer on my YouTube. I didn't want to be sad, you know, even though I've been going through a lot. But what I realized in watching D1 Gibson's videos, yes, son. My son is in here with everything he ain't supposed to have. Get out of my bathroom. Get out of my bathroom. Lord have mercy. You hear him? Little bathroom. Anyways, watching his videos reminded me of why I wanted to even do these videos in the first place. Because the reason I wanted to do it is because there's so many me's out there. I know I'm not the only single mom. I know I'm not the only single mom that got 4 kids. I got about 5 friends that's in my same position, and they not telling their story. You know, everybody has a story, and I'm not on here for no pity party. I'm on here more so to help people like me to know that they not the only ones that's having a hard time. They not the only ones that want to fulfill their dream, and there's so many roadblocks, or they don't seem to have favor with you know, certain things because they don't really have time. Like I don't got, Lord, if I don't really got time for social media. Social media leads me into so many different other avenues. I'm a Libra. Like I'm always all over the place when it comes to certain things. And I know social media leads me into a lot of things that like family issue. Like I start looking at families problems and, you know, different people and what they're going through. And I start posting like silly stuff. I love funny posts. You know what I mean? I start posting like silly stuff, and then I forgot about the business, you know, or either I get into like being a mom. I'm not finna pick you up right now. I'm doing my hair. Where are your sisters? You see, this is the type of stuff that we have to deal with as parents. Moms can't get no minute to yourself to do your hair. So like, where am I supposed to get the time to work on my business? Get out. Who's up here? I'm completely live on YouTube right now. They don't care. They don't care. Because they don't see what I'm trying to build. They don't think I'm really trying to build anything. And that's not the case. You know what I mean? It's just that right now, you know, I got a lot of bills to pay. And my focus has really been on trying to work and pay my bills. You know, other people may have, I don't know, everything they need. You know what I mean? But then there's some of us that there's or what they call in like a lot of motivational speeches that I hear, they call it excuses. You know what I mean? And which maybe it is. Maybe I should kill myself, staying woke 24 hours so that I could work, 12, 13 hours out of the day, spend 2 hours out of the day traveling, you know what I mean? And, the rest of my day, hold on, what's that? 12, 13, 14. And you got 10 more hours. That means you got to cook, do grocery, or run whatever, but pay bills, run whatever errands you got to do in order to get an 8-hour sleep. But maybe you should only sleep like 3 hours a night and then do that every day. And then, yeah, you shorten your lifespan, but it's okay because eventually you're going to be rich and you're going to have a lot of money. That's that shit. Like, that's the stuff I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, everybody has a story, and I get it. You know what I mean? But some people's stories are just a little bit worse than others. And just because you've been through something doesn't mean that you've been through what someone else has been through. Like, take Lisa Nichols, for example. I love Lisa Nichols. You know what I mean? She gives a lot of inspirational tips. Like, she talks about how she had a kid and she was on welfare. I got 4 kids. 4. And I'm on welfare. It's nobody's fault but my own. But like, if you could do it, don't be like, oh, if I could do it, you could do it. And your situation was nothing like mine. You had a steady job and you got food stamps. You was able to put money away because you only had 1 kid. You know what I mean? Some of us don't come to the knowledge of how to do certain things until we're a little bit older in age because we started having kids young and nobody was really around to tell us. Now, I'm not, like I said, I'm not making excuses. I own up to my own shit. But at the same time, I'm really tired, of, and hey, like I said, it's all good for those who can relate to that type of situation and that take encouragement from that. And I commend that. But the reason I'm here, the reason that Mama T is standing here doing her hair talking to you right now is because I understand, baby. I understand what it's like to have all these kids and all these bills and baby daddies that don't want to fucking help, or if they help, they can only help this amount because they got to make sure their bills get paid. Mind you, you didn't do nothing to fuck up with them. They completely fucked up with you. So you are the one that has to take up your arms, take up your kids, go provide for them, hustle and bustle. And, sometimes you got to play the system. Like, I just got caught driving without a license. I know I'm not the only one. That's why I'm not afraid to tell you because, I know I'm not the only one. I was in there I got locked up. I was in jail with like a lawyer and a fucking doctor, and they treated all of us like shit. They didn't give a fuck what we did or where we were from. They treated all of us like shit. It's the system. It's this media. It's the way things are presented.
Hey, Mom.
Yes, son.
You look pretty.
Thank you, baby. Can you give me a minute? I'm in the bathroom. I'm talking on YouTube. So, yeah, I got good kids. They're respectful and they listen for the most part. I'm not, shout out to bad moms. There are bad moms. If you go to my Instagram, T_Queenspot, that's TEESPOT _Queenspot. There are pictures of us bad moms. There's also T-Spot Marketing, TEESPOT marketing, whatever. That's my business page. And I'm still working on me, y'all. I'm still working on my business. Media. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to be on my marketing page. I'm going to be reposting some of D one Gibson's videos because I do love the guy. Like, I do really take inspiration from his videos. But I love the fact that today in particularly, it reminded me of why I wanted to do videos. Because, bitch, we can win. We can still win. Okay? We moms, we get up, we work hard, we take care of our kids, and we do what we have to do. We can win. We can win. And you don't need a husband to win. You don't need... Let me just put this up here. Yeah. Hold on. There. We don't need anybody. Like, we can win the same way a man would be able to win. Not saying go out and be a man. Not saying go out and challenge nobody, or, don't be a fanatic. But I get up every morning and I try to be positive and I try to be motivational, and sometimes it's really hard. I'm gonna tell you like that. Sometimes it's really hard for me to, look at my kids and be happy, go cook breakfast, go cook lunch, go cook dinner, or go cook or whatever, and to tell them what to do during the day when I don't even know what I'm gonna do most of the time. Like, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna take care of today, and then tomorrow, and then the next day. And I mean, it's good to have a plan. Don't get me wrong, because I do have a plan. I write out my plan. I try to get what I'm going to do during the week all written down and everything. But at the same time, it is very important to not be so hard on yourself to say, I'm going to fail because you go through a rough point. I've been through plenty rough points, still going through rough points. But you know what? I'm not going to let it stop me. I'm going to keep pushing and I'm going to keep going. When you're making these videos, it's really hard to look in the little circle. I'm like looking at myself and then looking at the circle, make sure I look okay. But I know you guys see me looking back and forth, and I don't want y'all to think I'm like, my eyes are weird or nothing like that. It's just, I'm looking to make sure I look all right. No boogers or nothing. And I'm looking at the circle too, because I want to make sure you guys know I'm talking to you. Real shit. Anyways, I ain't no professional, but what I can say is that I do this out of love, and y'all keep your third eye open, stay peace in your heart and peace in your mind. I wish the best for everybody. And don't let, like, when you go to listen to these motivational speakers, I know a lot of y'all are just like me. In your mind, you're probably thinking, but my situation is so much worse than yours, honey. You know what I mean? And my emotions particularly will not even let me do the actions that you were able to do. Like, we think on a whole nother level. My son is crying. So anyways, I gotta go. But just know that there are other moms out there that are trying just like you, and we understand, and we can win. Don't let it stop you, okay? Don't let it stop you. Peace and love.